guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl, another realtor, and today we're back with another story time. Okay, can my hair behave? Can it act like it cares about my well-being? We have one earring on. I can't find this one, and life is gonna go on. Okay, judge me like you can, but I don't care, and I won't care about it. So we're back with another story time, and today we're doing, judging by the title, I've been through the most, guys. Imagine seeing a guy, imagine being in a relationship from Monday to Thursday only. So I met this guy at some job we were working, and then we started talking, started liking him, started liking me, and I'm like, I like you too. And he was handsome and everything. Whatever. Many moons ago, very young girl, trying to find my grounds, trying to be a girl and everything, sharp. Started dating. Guys, the red flag, number one, the red flag, this guy loves chwala. This guy loves to chill. This guy loves hanging out. Me being me, for those that don't know, alcohol and I are not really friends like that. Crowds. Now him, that's his middle name, basically. So imagine I started dating this guy, we started talking. Oh, my man and I, guys, this is very funny. My man and I would only talk between replying for my Apple Watch. So my husband got me cash in the middle of the month, okay? Period. They say, if you can't beat them, join them. So, guys, this guy, so I would see my man Monday through Thursday. By seeing him, I mean just talking to my man proper, like a proper relationship. We were only Monday to Thursday. Okay, well, I can say Friday in the morning hours because he's a normal person, so he can't just wake up to the bar, but he could, but he chose not to. So Friday we could talk in the morning hours, but just know that from 4 there, if Pabzo decides to stop or you see he's not responding, just know he's on his shenanigans. Shenanigans was him chilling. Guys, I knew there's a place here in Windhoek. There's a location here in Windhoek. I don't want to mention the name, but a famous location that had like a straight line, that has bar after bar after bar after bar. I wouldn't know this place because the ghetto, but guess who knew everybody in that place? Because to be honest, I wouldn't know this place because I don't hang there. I'm not the target market. I don't drink like that. I don't chill there. But my man was the brand ambassador. So I knew most of those places because if you want to see your man, if I want to see my man over the weekends, you have to go look for him there. That was me. Friday, I knew he was probably at bar A. Saturday, I knew he was at bar B. Sunday, and then Monday, mind you, our relationship was also, I can say from Tuesday, because Monday, he's recovering from the weekend hangover. Yo, guys. But yeah, apparently we are in love, So I decided I'm going to love my man. I'm going to stay with my man through thick and thin. Never. Ew. Ugh. But yeah, so long story short, we started seeing each other. And remember, like I said, this person that's a very unstable person. You are not focused like that because why are you always busy on the weekends? Guys, my family, on behalf of my family hated this man because I would swim the 7 oceans for him. If I could, I would sell my soul for this man. My sisters hated any direction this guy was coming from. They hated him so. Red flag number one was the fact that we are only dating Monday to Thursday because the whole weekend I have to look for my man in bar after bar after bar. And I'm a girl, I get tired and you're just like, you know what, never mind. When you never mind, just know you're never minding to your relationship because Pabzo is not gonna look for you. You have to, do you want to see him or not? If not, bye. If you want to see him, join the queue. Join that street, bar after bar, door after door. My goodness. But I have to look my man. I have to find my man. I have to find my man, my everything. Sure. Yeah, so red flag number one was the time this guy travels to the north. First of all, this man doesn't tell me when he's traveling to. Come on, like a normal relationship. So we'll be chatting. I will be talking, chatting, anything, absolutely. Then the next thing, it's in the evening hours, we are chatting, and then he says, good night, good night. The next morning, around, let's say 8 in the morning, I'll call him or he'll call me. Hi babe, how are you? Good babe, how are you? Fine. You can hear this like a basic background, and you're like, okay, it's 8 in the morning, where are you? 30 kilometers to the village. 30? How did we get there? No, we were just chilling with my friends, and then they got a call that they have to go to the north to record a song, so I joined them. What? Me being me, I'm like, okay babe, love you, take care. Guys, is that please comment below if that is normal, guys. And I'm like, okay babe, enjoy yourself and everything. So Babzo gets to the north, and then he doesn't have a car, so he calls me. He's like, babe, I got a car from a friend. I borrowed my friend's car, or okay, a friend of mine gave me his car to use while we are in the north, because he's a friend. He's just doing me a favor. And his car, I remember this story very well. In his car, I remember this story because my sister, till this day, would remind me how much she would have killed me that day. So he calls and then he's like, babe, yeah, my friend's car is stuck here, so I wanted to know if you can maybe help me $700 so I can fix it, because the bumper is hanging of my friend's car. His friend's car bumper is hanging. He wants to fix the bumper because he's not going to drive his friend's car that his friend gave him for the holidays, for example, while with the bumper hanging. Okay. And then of course he's gonna call his girlfriend. Babe, please send me 700. I need to fix the bumper. At the time I had a bank. I used a bank. The bank that I had at the time doesn't have wallets. We have now, but they didn't have wallets. So the reason why I bring my sister in is because I was with my sister in the coast at the time for that holiday. It was in December. I was with my sister in the coast, and I'm like, sis. She's like, what? I'm like, can you please send this guy 700? Can you please send this number 7? Because I know she's not gonna find it funny. Can you please send this number 700? I'm gonna give it to you cash, or I can swipe. I've got you here. I have your 700. My sister's like, okay, cool, no problem. But I'm driving. I'll give it to you later. And my man keeps bagging. I keep bagging myself. My sister breaks and stuff. She's like, man, who's this person that needs the money like they're about to die? I'm like, my man. Guys, my sister is like, what? I'm like, please sis, if you can, look, I'm even gonna give you $800, but you just need to give my man, he can drive a car with a bumper. I love my man, he needs it. That was me, guys. Oh, that was a red flag. The other red flag, guys, I can't believe it at all. I can't. So my sister sends this guy the money. He doesn't even respond to say thank you. I call him and I'm like, oh, did you get the money? He's like, oh yeah, I forgot to say thank you. I'm like, oh, okay babe, take care, fix the car, because you deserve to drive a really nice car. I don't even have a car myself. I don't, but my man comes first. Oh, guys, if my sister sees this story time, she'll probably even kill me because she hated the direction of this gentleman. Cool. Then the other red flag is, now while he's in the north, remember, my man drinks for a living. He chills for a living. Yeah, I'm opening my favorite gum. If you're new on the streets, just know that this is your favorite girl's everything. I don't even think I'm a favorite. Steamoral, can you endorse me? It's about time, man. It's about time. Anyway, so my man calls me from the north. Remember, towards end of the month now. He's like, baby, look, my landlord keeps bugging me. I need to pay. Guys, these are true stories. These are really, really true. These are based on reality. I'm not even making it up. People in my real life would know and can confirm. So he calls and then he's like, babe, I'm in the north and my landlord keeps bugging me. He wants me to pay the rent, but I have it cash here in the north, okay? Are you able to please pay for me there? It's a lot of money though. Are you able to pay for me the rent there? And then I'll come in when I come back to Vancouver. I'm like, I don't think that's a problem because we are in this together. Guess who's going to pay for this guy's rent? I'm even embarrassed to look on the camera because what? I did. And I remember my friend at the time, my bestie at the time was like, Anna, you are not even on drugs anymore. There's something else. And I'm like, I love my man. I went to pay for my man his rent because he's in the north. He can't. Bella, there are no ATMs to deposit in the north. Okay, well, at the time there were no ATMs, I think. I would like to think there were no ATMs at the time to deposit. But are you telling me there is nobody around you at the time where you are to make a plan and be like, George, take this money, pay it to sell or e-wallet or whatever to my landlord. Well, I give you the... No, my man can't think that much. It's a lot of admin work for him. I have to do it for him. Paid his rent twice, not once, twice. And then when he comes back to Windhoek, does he talk about it? No. Do I bring it up? I brought it up once, and then he's like, oh, bruh, those are December things. December? That's my money. But it doesn't matter, it's my man. You know? Paid his rent, life went on. Things being things the way they are, I decided, okay, cool, no problem. He came back. Then I remember there was this guy. Guys, life relationships are not guys, we need to discuss something or establish something. Okay, fine, I was young. Knowing what I know now, then I think this was not working together with it. And it's more, I say it with a lot of girls nowadays, younger ones though. I'm not gonna say older ones. We are old enough to know. Also, maybe it was experience that I needed to go through. These two things, they don't function at the same time in the same way. They don't. Either one is right and this one is always wrong. Guys, tell me why, me of all people, remember I did this part, a short part in the previous video. So tell me why my man decided, okay, fine, I decided to break up with him because I was really tired. But then he kept coming back. He kept asking me back. And the heart wants what it wants. That's what I'm saying. These two things, they don't function at the same time. They don't even function together in most cases, especially in relationships. So he decided, we parted ways, and then he apparently moved on. Tell me why I had... Guys, this is so embarrassing, but I'll say it. Tell me why... Babzo had a girl over at his place because we broke up apparently, and he calls me to tell me that he loves me, but there's an ultimatum. He misses me, he wants to see me, this girl needs to go back to the north. Yeah. He calls and he's like, babe, if you want this girl to go back to the north, I want this girl to go back to the north and I really miss you, but if you want this girl to go back to the north, Sunday you need to pay for her Intercape pass. Guys, tell me why. I think in the Cape, I don't know, it was probably $700. I remember asking a friend of mine for like the other half. Either I had 400 and asked for 300, or I had 300 and asked for 400. One or the other. Tell me why I'm paying for this girl to go back to them. Why am I paying this girl's Intercape? I paid her ticket. Drove to his house at night. Texted him to quickly come outside. Gave him $700 to pay for the girl's ticket to go back to the north. Gave him $300 to go buy himself a drink. And he must let me know tomorrow at 7 o'clock if the girl left. Guys, are you telling me I haven't been through the most? Can you guys please comment below and tell me that I'm not the only one in Africa that has been through the most? I did. I paid for the girl to go with the Intercape. He calls me around, I think I called him around 7 because the Intercape in Namibia is at 6. So I think I called him before 6, say 5:50. I'm like, Choma, is the girl out? And then he's like, yeah, she left, but give me an hour or two so that, you know, if anything happens, she's gone. I waited for the hour or two. This guy got back to me probably the next morning in the 3 a.m.s because he went on a drinking spree. It was a weekend, standard for him to always go on the chills. Guys, I've been through the most. This is one person, but this guy I've dated for some time, maybe like a 9 months relationship period. Then comes the part where this other time I remember being in university, I was in the class, and then that person loved, you know, when you love, he loved brands. A fake is fuck, yes. Fake brands, but he just wanted to wear a brand. Anything of his on his body must. Guys, speaking of, I smell so good. I'm dripping in my husband's cologne. I don't know what it is. It's a black container. It's a very smells so good. My man has got taste. I mean, exhibit A. Hi. Back to the shenanigans now. Okay. I remember being at university in class, having a I think I was doing my postgrad. Not my postgrad, but my first postgrad year. I was doing my postgrad when I was in class. Then he calls me from my shop. I think he texted because I was in a class. I know I was in class because it's getting there. He texts me. He's like, babe, I'm in this other shop. I see a really cool belt that's $350. I only have $300. Please add for me 300. He didn't say please add for me. It's like this, babe, I'm in this shop. I see a belt for 300. I only have $50. Can you please meet me halfway? I'm like, meet you halfway? You only have $50. What do you mean meet you halfway? Yeah, I really wanted. Then I for a minute I kind of ignored it because I was just like, it doesn't even make sense. But then he knows how to get his way because he'll just keep begging. Please, you know, the shops are about to close. Please, 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 please. Guess what? Remember, I still don't have a bank that can wallet stuff. As my friend here, I'm like, girl, please help a girl out. My friend looked at me and then she's like, what is it? I'm like, please send this person $300 quickly. I'll give it to you cash. Or we can go withdraw because I will make a plan. Class ends. My friend comes to me. She's like, Choma, who's the person that I sent $300 to? I'm like, my friend was like, Anna, whatever you are on name, I don't want to be honored. I'm like, but my man is a belt. And then he came to the campus after he bought the belt. He came to campus. He had a belt and a t-shirt actually. He's like, oh, I finally bought my belt and my t-shirt. I'm so grateful you were here. Meet me halfway. He only has a $50, so I had to add the 300. This is my man. I love him. Is that, guys, our relationships are either relationships are for functional adults, relationships are for functional alcoholics, I think, because we normal people, it's a hierarchy there. I don't even know if those, that is not even a red flag. Those were carnivals. Those were, I was definitely at an Indian party. Those color parties, I was at the center of it because I saw nothing. All I saw was love. I love my man. I love my man. Imagine, and my family hated this guy. Only when I left, I was just like, makes sense. But I really loved my man. Guys, the way I didn't have a car, he didn't have a car. The way I would borrow people's cars. I remember this other friend of mine, I can't say his name. This other friend of mine, I would borrow his car all the freaking time. Please help me your car. Where are you going? To that street. He knew. Where are you going? That street. What are you going to do there? Guys, by the third time, he was just like, you know what? I think this is our car. On weekends, weekdays I don't mind. On weekends, Friday. Okay, some weekends I can't get his car because it's just his car. But on those weekends when I don't have his car, I take a cab. But mostly, to be honest, when I took a cab maybe once or twice. Other than that, I'm just like, can I have your car? Can I have your car? My brother's car, my sister's car. Give me your car. Where are you going? I'm going to look for my man. And I really am. And I hate, till this day, guys, I'm so traumatized. I hate that street so bad. I hate it because it's a trauma. I'm just like, oh my God. You will never find me in the street. It's traumatic. A lot happened in that street. And what else? I can't. You cannot be in a relationship Monday to Thursday because on Friday, in the morning hours, he's also guys, this was very, I don't know, this guy was so invested that Friday morning he's mentally preparing for the chills. Imagine being in a relationship with somebody who just calls you to tell you that they've already traveled. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you, but I traveled. For what? The only thing that was left for me to start was talking to myself. I swear. Guys, when you see people talking to themselves in the malls, you see people talking to themselves on the streets, just know we are going through the most. We really are. but apparently I loved my man. That was not normal. So yeah, just a disclaimer, guys. When you love, don't use your brain. I mean, when you love, use your brain. See, guys, can we leave relationships to adults? Can we leave relationships to functional adults? Not even just adults, functional, normal 8 to 5 adults. Because what was that? Imagine, and I get it, he also had so much time because he didn't have a job. He didn't have a reason to look for a job because guess who was the supplier? The procurement officer. Yeah. The everything, guys. This is a gift I got from my friend. She brought it from the UK. Sorry, that was my husband looking for his wife. The most important thing on earth. I'm kidding. Anyways, yeah, no, like I was saying, let's leave relationship to adults. Let's leave relationship to people that have common sense. Because what was that? Why? The next thing, I promise you, the next thing that was left was for me to sell my mother's house to buy this guy's car. The next thing that was left was for me to sell my soul to help him become a millionaire. The next thing that was left was for me to probably sell my brother and his car, my whole family, to tell the world that I love him. Guys, whatever that was, may it never catch anybody. We can do better, guys. That, yeah. So yeah, with that said, I love you guys so much. Thank you guys for tuning in my shenanigans. If you want another story time, let me know. I actually wanted to do this story time with a mukbang, but I'm so bloated. I'm so full. I had a very nice late lunch, and I can't eat. I can't. That's why I'm having water the whole time. But I'll do a mukbang soon with another story time. You guys can ask me episode. I think the next mukbang I'll do it with my husband. Maybe I'll get to low tag. We'll do a mukbang where I'm gonna indulge and devour on seafood. I can't wait. I really love seafood. Anyways, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Love you. See you soon from Mrs. Nyipandulwa and Mr. Nyipandulwa. He's not here though. He's never here anyways, in the background. Love you guys. I'll catch you soon again. And oh yeah, please stay, because you're about to watch my wedding vlog.